This is a real mobile app live on the App Store. I built it as a designer without writing a single line of code. This is native Swift real iOS. Every AI builder you've heard of, like Lovable, Bolt, V0, they only build for the browser. But the other day I found this hidden vibe coding tool that actually works inside Xcode. You give it your Figma design and it handles everything from code generation to App Store submission. I'm going to show you the full process in 5 steps and a design setup that makes the AI output actually look good. Every application, whether that's on mobile or web, starts with one question. What does the user need to do? This is exactly what we are going to map out during this first step. For that, I'm going to use FigJam, and the goal is just to define the main screens of the application. So in my case, I have this mobile app ID, which is called Design Roast, and the ID is pretty simple. All you have to do is to upload one of your design, and the AI will give you some feedback based on UI and UX rules. And after that, you can also iterate with the AI, ask questions, and it will help you improve your designs even further. So I've created the main 3 screens I want the user to go through when using my app. First of all, you can upload your design on this one, and here you can see the recent uploads. Once it's done, you get a complete feedback and then some details like about hierarchy, the spacing, color, typography. And you can ask follow-ups with the AI to get more detailed feedback. So keep it rough. Again, the point over here is not to make it look pretty. The goal is just to map out the user flows so that it actually makes sense to use the application. And once this is done, just copy it like this. And let's move on to the second step, where we are going to polish all of these rough wireframes. So now what you want to do is to open a new Figma file and paste your rough draft over here. So now what you want to do is to open a new Figma file and paste your rough draft over here. What I usually like to do is to grab some references. So in that case, I can just type for mobile app for designers. And then I would just go through the different designs. And if I have one of the designs I really like, I would just copy it and upload it to my Figma. And of course, if you already have the branding ready, then you don't need to do this step. You can just move on to design straight away following the brand guidelines. Okay, so in my case, I found this design which I really like, and I think I'm just going to almost copy the design style for this video. So now all I have to do is to design each screen separately. I have the wireframe over here and I have the visual direction. So now let's design. Okay, so after a few minutes, this is the result. First of all, you can see that I've actually changed this. We now can see the history by clicking on this button instead of seeing it over here. Instead, you can choose the style of roast. Then we have this feedback screen, which didn't change. And here, this is the AI integration where you can ask for a more detailed review. But it's very important that you have the foundations right by having which visual direction you want to go through and what are the core screens of the application. And for the rest, the AI will do the job. By the way, if you like my content, make sure to subscribe to not miss the next videos because I'm going to show a bunch of other workflows I use in my design studio. I can tell you that AI has changed dramatically the way I work and I share all my learnings, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next ones. Okay, so now that we have our Figma design ready, I want you to go to Super App. I will, by the way, put a link in the video description, and I want you to download the application. This is where our design will come to life. So you'll see that the onboarding is pretty straightforward. You will also need to install Xcode if you don't have it already, which is the #1 tool that allows you to develop application on iOS. And now Super App can basically plug in into your Xcode and code for you, which is very unique. So now, as you can see, we have this nice Figma icon. We can just click on it and upload our Figma design. And you want to write the prompt about your project. And then click on Start Building. Okay, so we now have the application ready. And now if we click on Preview, we can now see the application which has been created. So we have the history page is not working yet. We also have this nice Swift UI navigation bar, which is the same for every iPhone. If we click on Roast My Design, we have this nice page, which is perfectly designed as we have done it inside Figma. There are some navigation issues. For example, I cannot share it. I cannot see the history page. So let's fix that. I'm going to ask design the history page. We keep it very simple again. And let's just wait for a few minutes. Okay, great. So apparently the history screen is now ready. So if we click on it, nice, we can see how it's looking. And from there, we can see the past designs that we've uploaded to the application. And we can just take a look at the history, which is nice. So now you get the point. The goal is just to have the same process for the remaining screens. And the AI will finalize the complete front end for us. And again, the best thing is that it's built directly inside your Xcode, which means that after that it will be so easy to actually publish the application to the Apple Store. But don't worry, I will show you this step later in the video. Okay, now that you have the front end which is ready, the next step is to have the backend. So all you have to do is to describe the functionalities that you absolutely want for your application, and then SuperApp will build the complete backend for you thanks to the Supabase integration. So how it works is very simple. As you can see, I want 3 things to work: image upload and storage, so users can submit their designs. Of course, it's very important, otherwise the application will not work. Then an AI integration that analyzes the image and returns the score with feedback, and a way to save past roasts. Okay, so now I'm just going to click enter, and SuperApp will give me the detailed plan on how to make this work. And the first step is actually to get a Supabase key. We just have to create a free Supabase account and then generate a new token and paste it over here. I call it design roast. It will never expire. And I can just copy it and paste it over here. Connect. And the database is now connected. Now, as we want an AI feature in our application, we need to connect as well the OpenAI API key. So you want to go to platform.openai.com. You want to create a new secret key, name it design roast, and just copy it and paste it over here. And now we've done all the manual steps. We can just wait until the AI finishes the work. And that's it. Once this is finished, you now have the complete application functional. Now let's move on to the part that most people are afraid of, which is getting the application accepted by Apple Store. Because a review can be a bit annoying most of the time, but SuperApp makes it very, very easy. All you have to do is to click on publish. Then you want to connect your Apple login. You also need to create a developer account, which is around $99 per year. And once you have subscribed to the developer program by Apple, you can just sign in with your Apple ID and then follow the process and fill in all of the information about the application. It will not take more than 1 hour maximum. And after a few days, you'll get the official reply by Apple if the app got accepted or not. And if it's not accepted for the first time, you will get like a justification on what is the problem. And you can just iterate, fix the issues with the help of SuperApp and submit the application again. And that's it. This is how you publish a mobile app as a designer who has never written a line of code in his life. Don't hesitate to let me know your thoughts in the comment about this workflow. And if you have any ideas on how to improve it, I am of course open to it. Now, if you want to see my complete AI tool stack as a designer, make sure to watch this video over here. I'm sure that you will find some interesting tools you can add to your workflow.